Does he have enough energy? He's at 72. Oh my god, there's the shrubbery, and the ghost gets caught out of position at 76 energy, 77. Will he get an EMP off? He does get a big EMP off on all these units, but the damage has been done. Look how many units have been annihilated by Nerchio. Nerchio hanging out, sitting pretty at 55 supply right now. Stim going down. Oh, the Marines might be able to take out that Void Ray. The force field's just ended. Oh, the Void Ray does fall, but there are just Marauders against a big Sentry force. A few Stalkers there for backup as well. Look at Satini target firing those Stalkers and Sentries, annihilating them very, very easily. No more Ghosts being reproduced, and much to my dismay, no nuke. He will have to build a factory to entertain me with nukes. But more aggression coming out by Nerchio, and look at this Void Ray coming up. The Marauders are the unit that Satini wants to be making, but they cannot shoot up. Nerchio will have a field day with this one Void Ray. He is going to try to stim with these Marines to do some damage. Nerchio being really sloppy with that Void Ray, taking a ton of damage. But there are just so many units at the front door right now. Wow, he lost another Void Ray. Defensive force field getting thrown up, but the SCVs can easily squeeze through that big hole on the right side. Meanwhile, back in Nerchio's base, he's just warping in more units. He's getting a third gateway and is dead broke because he's producing out of these 3 unit producing structures. Here the Marines stim to try to take out the Void Ray as fast as possible. Stim on the Marauders, target firing the Stalker, the Sentry, the Zealot. They all fall. More Marines popping down. This aggression by Nerchio is rapidly collapsing down to nothing. I mean, it looks cool, it feels fun, but once these extra Marines pop out, it's going to be lights out for this push. And to be honest, Satini needs to either add another barracks or cancel some of those and just throw down an expansion. This 10 kill Void Ray does fall to these 2 Marines, because look at all this queuing going on. Too many Marines being queued at this second barracks. Very, very nice play right now by Nerchio and by Satini. Some cool aggression by both, and the game's pretty much even at this point. Command center going down. Yet another barracks. Will he be replenishing ghosts at any point in time? Seemed like only 1 ghost was made out of that Ghost Academy. A little bit of a blunder by Satini, but look at this. Already mounting for a big counter push. Feeling very overbold with these 2 Void Rays. That is going to get shut down immediately. Oh my god, Satini sees the 2 Void Rays and immediately retreats. That is a ton of units to deal with. Stalker, Sentry, Zealots, and Void Rays. You even have enough money to get this extra Nexus as long as you're making fewer and fewer Stalkers. Marines trying to pop up, trying to kill off these Void Rays, but now that there are 2, they're falling much more quickly. These Marauders splitting away from the force. Look at this nice control by Satini, instead charging the ground units, trying to pick off as many Zealots as possible. More Marauders advancing forward. Is he getting a reactor here? Yes, he is. He sees that his Marines are necessary to be able to do damage to those Void Rays, and these Marauders look like they just might take out this Nexus. That would be a big play. Wow, Satini managing to shut down this expansion possibility of Nerchio. He's going to have to sack about 6 Marauders to do so. Very, very nice play right there. So, very, very well played by Satini. He's still feeling a little bit uncomfortable at this point in time. Doesn't really have that many units to mount much aggression, but with these 4 barracks up, he's going to have them replenished relatively soon, but he does need to get this second barracks up. He really needs to start getting a ton of Marines if he wants to be in decent shape. Factory is out. Ooh, that means nukes can be constructed, but of course he's probably just going to continue making gateway units and 2 Void Rays, doing some serious damage. Looks like the Manor Bunker's blocking all these units from coming in. Nice force field. Those Marines at the front are just getting ripped to shreds. This bunker is almost done. He's desperately trying to get his Marines in there, and he does, but because it is one big structure, these Void Rays charge up so fast, and now one big charged Void Ray from Nerchio, just doing serious hurt to all these barracks. More Marines going to pop out, going to try to stim, and will he take out these Void Rays? Looks like he's target firing the Zealots. There is the stim and Void Ray target, but they end up falling super fast, and as a third Void Ray and more Stalkers come in, Satini is going to have a much harder time defending against this big of a push. All with so many buildings, he can easily charge these Void Rays to max, and as a result do serious hurt to any units that pop out of these barracks. And good game there, Satini types out. Nerchio demonstrating some pretty incredible flair there with just the non-stop Void Ray and gateway aggression. Was pretty surprised that Nerchio managed to find all those timing windows to poke in there, and even more impressed with Satini's ability to know how and when to counterattack to put Nerchio behind. But despite losing that expansion, Nerchio was still in really good shape and did that great follow-up timing push in order to take that first win. So I'll be right back. I just need to get a little bit of water, but we will be bouncing into game 2 in just a moment.